And welcome to Lunchtime Politics on Channels Television. I'm Millicent Walker. On the news this hour, President Muhammadu Buhari and his Japanese counterpart, President Shinzo Abe, to spearhead talks to set the tone for Africa's economic future. Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu tasked Interpol to find solutions for the proliferation of small arms and light weapons. And as court upholds the indirect primary for the All Progressives Congress ahead of the Kogi State governorship election, we look ahead at the August 29th date. Welcome everyone to the program. We kick off with Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari, who continues his state visit in Japan for the Tokyo International Conference for Africa's Development. The president will join other participants to discuss the theme of the conference, Africa and Yokohama sharing passion for the future. With several meetings to hold on the sidelines of the event, our correspondent Ibrahim Adra sent in this report from Japan.
Nightfall across the city of Yokohama, Japan. It's about 8 o'clock local time and President Buhari arrives. At the Royal Park Hotel, a reception team was on hand to welcome him. The president is here to join other African and Japanese leaders in discussing Africa's development. The conference, otherwise called Ticket 7, is dear to the Africans.
It's very important for President Buhari to be here. In fact, I think any African leader who is not here is dealing his country a bad card.
While the Nigerian team looks forward to the event, the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is reported to have issued a threat.
It doesn't worry us. It doesn't worry us. No need to worry about that at all. We have come here for serious business, not child's play.
The governor of Benue State is in Yokohama to take advantage of the city's technological advancement.
I'm more concerned about where I have comparative advantage, which is agriculture. And agriculture here is well advanced, and there is so much that we can tap to benefit our people back home.
He also clears the air on his stand on the Ruga settlement plans of the federal government.
In our own case, we already have a law in place, so where people are free to come and do their ranching. And we are also going to embrace the federal government program based on our laws.
Organizers are expecting close to 5,000 participants at Ticket 7. As Nigeria begins to review and consolidate on Ticket 7, it is hoped that the event of the next few days here in Yokohama City will further provide the opportunities for the government to tackle the numerous challenges facing the country, especially in terms of agriculture, infrastructure, and education. From Yokohama, Japan, Ibrahim Adra, reporting for Channels Television News.
Well, let's now get more updates on the president's itinerary in Japan. Our correspondent Ibrahim Adra is live for us in Tokyo, joins us via Skype. Hello, Ibrahim. So the conference starts on the 28th. What has the president been up to since his arrival?
Thanks a great deal. Well, yes, you're right. It begins on 28th. I can tell you that the opening session in plenary kicks off at 3 o'clock local time. That's tomorrow. In the meantime, just like other presidents, the president is in his residence receiving guests, receiving briefings from ministers and those who are directly involved at the preliminary discussions, giving him feedback in preparatory to that opening ceremony. As at the last count, the organizers have confirmed well over a dozen African presidents have confirmed participation at this year's event, and these include those of Egypt, Rwanda, Somalia, Zimbabwe, Togo, Niger, Ghana, and of course Nigeria. Recall that in 2016, during the last TICAD 6, over 30 leaders of the African continent turned up for that event. So, but it's important to also note, Millicent, that besides the opening session, a whole lot has been going on the background here, starting from Monday when the event officially started. There are lots of agencies working together with either the UN, the AU Commission, the African Development Bank, or the UNDP, who are meeting and discussing the various issues that confront the African continent. Whether you're talking of meeting the SDG goals, whether you're talking about women and youth, universal health coverage, disaster risk management, food and agriculture, technology, education, refugees and IDP. Now, several symposiums and meetings are going on in different halls across the conference venue. These discussions will be distilled, summaries taken to the leaders who will be meeting tomorrow at 3 o'clock local time. Listen.
Ibrahim, have you spoken to some Nigerians who live there on the president's visit? How are they reacting to that? And will the president be meeting with the Nigerian community there as well?
That is on the itinerary, Millicent. Yes, he will be meeting with them. We have there are 3 umbrella bodies of Nigerians here. That includes UNIDO and the Nigeria-Japan Association and Nigeria-Japan Commerce and Chambers, I think. I'm not sure now. We got to speak with the ambassador earlier in the day, and he did say Nigerians are excited that the president is in Japan, and they're looking forward to that meeting with him to talk to him about what they think should be done to help Nigeria in overcoming some of its challenges and what contribution they can give back. So yes, they are excited that he is in town and that they're going to get the opportunity to meet with him.
All right, thank you so much, Ibrahim Adra. We know the time difference will allow you to get your rest and look forward to more updates on the stories. We're moving, and this is back home in Nigeria. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mohammed Adamu, he has asked the international police to wade into the proliferation of small arms and light weapons in the country. The police chief made the plea yesterday at the opening ceremony of the first Interpol week in Abuja, with heads of other security agencies in attendance. Our correspondent Terry Kumi reports.
The Nigeria Police is hosting security agencies within and outside the country for the first Interpol week, which began on the 23rd of August and is expected to run till the 28th of August. Interpol is a network of police organizations from 194 countries working together to secure global police communications and fight crime. This event is the opening ceremony for a series of lectures and presentations on the importance of Interpol in the fight against crime.
In the 2019 general election, the Interpol has played an important role by monitoring and taking down subversive websites. There are some who wanted to hack into the system of the INEC as well as other institutions. We are able to bring them down. We are able to inform banks and financial institutions that there were a series of attempts were made to hack into their system.
In his remarks, the Inspector General of Police seeks the assistance of Interpol in curbing the illegal movement of arms in and out of the country.
I will urge and ask Interpol to come up with a threat assessment of proliferation of light weapons as it affects Nigeria, to identify the routes where these arms are coming into Nigeria, the actors that are involved, and provide solutions so as to help us in fighting this scourge in this country.
I'm glad
the Minister of Police Affairs, who is attending his first official public function since his appointment, declares the event open as he speaks on the creation of the Ministry of Police Affairs.
The ministry under my watch will work with the Inspector General of Police to ensure that the necessary tools and equipment needed by the police is secured to take policing to the next level.
But let's get more perspective on the Interpol's mandate to tackle transborder insecurity. The Commissioner of Interpol, Abuja, CP Garba Umar, joins us from our studios in Abuja. Welcome to the program. Pray tell, how serious is the spread of small arms and light weapons in Nigeria?
Indeed, it is thank you for having me. Indeed, it's a serious threat, and we are not taking it lightly. Just some couple of weeks back, we had a conference in the regional headquarters in Abidjan, where we discussed the proliferation of light arms and weapons within our borders. As you are aware, our borders are a little bit more porous. And on our part, we are now strategizing, just as the Inspector General of Police has requested, to bring out the threat analysis of this threat of incursions into the countries within the axis of Nigeria that are contiguous to Nigeria, and we are working on that.
But the IGP's resolve to get a threat assessment, and also, he said, find the actors that are involved. We know there's a drill we hear ongoing at our borders, but most people are asking, how best do you see Nigeria making headway into tackling the scourge? And this is not forgetting that some of the weapons are made locally as well.
What we are doing goes beyond just ordinary looking at the issue of the porous of the borders. We are trying to establish and extend our tools, the tools under the databases that the Interpol has, to other law enforcement agencies such as the immigration and the customs. As you are aware, we don't have biometrics. The data that we have, especially the facial data, as well as other biometrics, we don't have them. So we are now collecting data into our system, working with the immigration and the customs, so that we can identify or get those who are directly involved being apprehended as they come to the border or try to weigh in or to get into the country. And that is what the Interpol is helping other law enforcement agencies to achieve. So for now, we are extending our databases to the customs, the immigration, the NDLE, the NAFDAC. Those are some of the law enforcement agencies that are within our border lines. And these are the guys that will work with the Interpol in order to tame or to detect and prevent the incursions of these light arms and any other crime or criminality that may rear its head at our borders.
All right, and Mr. Omar, this also brings us to perhaps my final question to you. And, with regards to the gains we're hoping to make with this summit, the question on intelligence gathering and also the synergy of sister agencies. And this is very well not forgetting the recent killings of policemen in Taraba State, still, fresh in the minds of the people.
That killing, it was an unfortunate incident. The way it happened, we don't pray that it repeat itself. However, the Inspector General of Police has directed all the commands and informed all other formations that whenever such movement is taking place, shared information should be number one priority. When you inform others, and then you can have whatever that comes out of it, there should be documented evidence to show that everyone that is saddled with responsibility of security is taken along. And I think the IG is on that, and I think other security agencies will learn from the mistake or the sad incident that happened in Taraba. So we're looking forward to a robust intelligence because everyone is involved. The military, the police, and other security agencies were all involved. The essence is to make sure that Nigeria is safe. Not only Nigeria, other countries are safe. And that is the role of the Interpol.
All right, we appreciate your time with us, the Commissioner of Interpol Abuja, CP Garba Umar, and we wish you a successful summit.